So I understand then you've mentioned about alcohol. Now, I think that's a very big one that, because gangs, these rape gangs, they use the same playbook in every town and city across the UK. God knows how they all think exactly the same. Bit weird that, isn't it? But they ply these girls with vodka and alcohol, get them drunk, and that's when they start sexually abusing them. And, because these girls are getting sexually abused, they're getting used by these men, they are getting, raped by these men, they are getting plied with alcohol, they're turning up past curfew, which is exactly how these grooming gangs were. They're then seen as troubled children.
Yeah.
So could you kind of go through some, I would like you to kind of explain that to the camera as well, but also, if you know of any girls who have been deemed as not credible witnesses by the Crown Prosecution Service due to them misbehaving or...
Quite a few. I wouldn't say it's a majority of the girls, but I would say there's a fairly big percentage within them who are classed like that. There was an incident about 3 years ago in Ashton. This is near where Angela Rayner's offices are. And it was a big shop, and a lad went in filming it on Facebook, and they had two girls in the back room of the shop, giving them beer, and they were still in the school uniforms. And, we made a big thing about it, and a couple of the lads who went down to kick off at the shop, they got arrested and charged with crimes against, even though that happened in the shop. And I've been down Angela Rayner's office many a times and I've even been to the shop, and they just don't do nothing. But no, it is a big thing with the drugs and alcohol, and a lot of these shops have places next to them. In Oldham Town Centre, there's a lot of kebab houses, have flats above them. There's little side streets you could just turn up in the car and get out into them. But it's awful, mate. It is.
Well, that brings us on to the next topic there, because I believe Shabir Ahmed used that exact tactic. He used the flat above a takeaway in Haywood. Yeah,
there were two of them highlighted in Haywood, but two of them, or three of the 9, worked or lived in Oldham. And one of them worked at a kebab house on Yorkshire Street there. And like I said, there's loads of little flats above these shops and all that. I'll take you to it and you'll see it yourself. And I believe, me and many others believe, that girls were took to them shops and abused.